right? If the average of four consecutive even numbers, for consecutive numbers average is middle number 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle number in the sense that should be in between these two. How much is that? 57. Then next number 58. Largest number 60. Simple interest on 16,200 for 3 years at a certain rate of interest per annum is 3402. Had the rate of interest been 4% more, what would have been the simple interest on the same sum for how many years? Okay. This is simple interest only. For how many years? Per year it is 3402 divided by 3. Now we need to calculate it for 4 years. But this is with existing rate of interest. Correct? But what happened to interest? 4% more. Per year it increased by 4%. For 4 years? 16%. So to this we need to add 16%. 16% of the principal. What is 1%? 162. 16% is 16 into 162. Come on. This is with existing rate of interest for 4 years. And this is increased value for 4 years. Right? Hey Babu. Numerator ends with Nannu Chodandi. Numerator ends with, otherwise go for cancellation. Ones, 1, 3, 4. Ends with, next number ends with 2. Answer ends with how many? The ratio between three angles of a quadrilateral is 7, 11, 13 respectively. The value of the fourth angle of the quadrilateral is 1, 1, 2. Total angle is 360. Out of 360, 112 is there. Remaining 248 is divided into total how many parts? 31 parts. Then one part value is equals to 8 only. Now 7 parts, 56. 11 parts, 88. 13 parts, 104. And already one of the angle, 112. These are 4 angles. What is the difference between largest and third largest? This is largest, second largest, third largest. Difference between these two numbers only. 88 is 12 less than 100. 112 is 12 more than 100. Difference is 24. Next, in college, 65% of the total number of students are male and the number of female is 525. What is the total number of male in college? Y. Okay. 525 are number of female. Female are 35%, 1% value by 35. Correct? Next, the question is about male. Male are 65%. So, into 65. Correct? Cancellation with 5, 7 times. Otherwise, wait a minute, why to go with that? Is this 3 multiple? In the denominator, do you have 3 multiple? Answer must be 3 multiple. Can it be first option? Yes or no? Yes. Second, third, fourth, fifth. X number of chocolates were distributed equally among 24 students. Had 4 students left the class, each student would have got 6 chocolates individually. What is the total value of X? Value of X. Right. Initially, how many students are there? 24 students. Out of them, 4 are leaving. Now, how many are present? And those 20 candidates are getting 6 chocolates each, right? Then, how many chocolates are there? 6 into 20. Correct. These are total number of chocolates available. Agreed. X number of chocolates were distributed. That means X is equal to 6 into 20. Over. What must be added to 3 by 7 to get 4 1 by 14? What is highest denominator? 14. So let's take first denominator also 14. That can be written as 6 by 14. Finally, your question is about difference only. 4 1 by 14. 57 by 14. Difference. 51 by 14. 3 times. 42. 9 by 14. Right? If a 450 meters long train is running at a speed of 54 km per hour, in how many seconds will it cross an electric pole? To cross an electric pole, distance covered is train length only, which is mentioned as 450, and speed 54 km per hour must be converted to meter per second. 5 by 18. 18 3 times. Denominator value 15. 450 by 15. 30. A and B together can complete a work in 9 days. A alone can complete the work in 12 days. In how many days B alone can do it? A alone 12. AB together 9. Question is about B. LCM 36. A alone will do 3 units. B, AB together 4. That means C will do 1 unit. To complete the total work, 36 by 1. 36. Deepak invested 20% of his monthly income in gold, 10% of the remaining in stocks and shares. If his annual income is 3,96,000, what is the amount left with him every month after making these investments? Correct? Come on. Deepak invested 20% of his monthly income in gold, 10% of the remaining in stocks. Annual income mentioned as 3,96,000. Question is about monthly, right? Come on. So first you need to divide that annual income to monthly income. Divide it by 12. How much is that? 33,000. Out of this 20% spent on gold, remaining 80%, which I can write as 4 by 5. 10% of the remaining spent on stocks, remaining 90%. Now we can write as 9 by 10. Now that is what the remaining money, and we were asked to calculate this. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 5, 660 times. 660 has 0, I will write 0. 9 into 4 ends with. 6 into 6 ends with. Answer must end with 60. Yes. Instead of doing this simplification, you can do something else also. 9 multiple, not 11. 9 multiple. 20% is spent, remaining is 80%. Out of remaining is some stupid number. Out of remaining, 10% spent on stocks and shares. Remaining 90%. Remaining 90%. So 90% should be multiple of 9, and that's what we verified. If we verify that, there is only one option, which is a 9 multiple, third final answer. That's what I verified before calculation. మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేశారు, ఇక్కడ అండర్లైన్ చేసి వెళ్ళాను, చేయలా. What sum of money will amount to 6,899.2 at 12% per annum in 2 years, interest being compounded annually? Okay, right. Rendu paddhatulu. At the rate of 12% per annum, compound interest for 2 years represents x% plus x square by 100, 144 by 100, 1.44, that is 25.44%. This is interest, right? Then what is 6899.2 amount? Then amount is 125.44. 1% is equal to 6899.20 divided by 125.44. The question is about principal, that means 100% into 100 only. Both in numerator and denominator there are 2 digits after decimal, so we can eliminate decimals and then you need to go for cancellation. This is what you are supposed to do. This is one way. The other way, what I usually prefer is at the rate of 12%, in the sense for 1 year it will be exactly 12%, correct? For 2 years that will be more than 24%, more than 24, about 25% I will take. After 25% increase, now our value is this much. I will assume this number as 6900 for some time. Round figure, we are not trying to calculate exact values, right? For 2 years compound interest together it is 25% approximate. Then 125% is equal to this much, principal is 100%, and that's what we need to calculate. Agreed or not? 5 parts and then 4 parts. If 5 parts is 6900, 1 part is equal to 1380. 4 parts in the sense double double in the sense 2760. Again double in the sense 5520. Answer should be approximate to this number. That's what. 5500 final answer. Another way, at the rate of 12% per annum, when you calculate amount, that is 125.44%, correct? Matladali. Is this 11 multiple? Yes, I. Evraka. 125.44. Is that 11 multiple? Come on. But the number 6899.2, is it 11 multiple right hand side number? 6 plus 9 plus 2, 8 plus 9, both are equal, right? So is your right hand side number 11 multiple? Left hand side percentage number, is that 11 multiple? That means 1% value should be 9 multiple, 11 multiple. Your principal also should be 11 multiple. Go to options and there is only one. Followed? The respective ratio between number of chocolates and number of toffees in a bag is 4:5. If the number of toffees is 6 more than the number of chocolates, what is the total number of chocolates in the bag? Total number of chocolates in the bag. How many parts we have? Should be 9 multiple. Only one. Close it. ఒకటే ఉందా? అడిగింది ఏంటి? Number of chocolates కదా. Total number of chocolates. Chocolates are how many parts? 4 parts. Should be 4 multiple, right? How many 4 multiples are there? 2 are there. Yes. We have to calculate. Toffees are 6 more. In terms of number of parts, how many parts more? Which is equal to 6. Then 4 parts in the sense 4 into 6, 24. The respective ratio between base and height of the triangle is 6:11. The area of the triangle is 528 square meters. What is the measure of the diagonal of the square whose side is equal to base of the triangle? Base of the triangle. Base of the triangle is how many parts? Come on, 6 parts, right? So that means side is going to be 6 parts. Then diagonal in the sense a root 2, right? That means 6 parts into root 2 only. Yes or no? So except last 2 options, first 3 options satisfying the rule. Avuna? Compulsory ga cheyalsindi. Area of the triangle 528, which is equal to half BH only when you have base and height, correct? Half base is 6 parts, height is 11 parts, 11 40 8 times 6 8 times p square is equal to 16, p is equal to 4. Now base of the triangle is equal to 6 parts, 6 into 4 24, a is equal to 24, then diagonal is equal to a root 2. A invested 6,000 for 8 months and B invested 5,000 for 6 months. What will be B's share out of total profit of 1170? 6,000, 5,000 investments. Time period 8 months and then 6 months. 6 gets cancelled. Profit sharing ratio is 8:5 only. Now, total profit mentioned as 1170. And the question is about B's profit. Total profit in terms of parts is 13 parts. 1170 is 13 parts. One part value is this much and B's share is 5 parts into 5. Correct? Yes. 13 90 times into 5 450. If a trader sells an article for 493, he incurs a loss of 15%. What percent profit will he earn by selling the article for 725? Okay. Now by selling it at 493, what is made? If there is 15% loss, at what price he is selling? 85%. That means 493 is equal to 85%. 1% value is equal to 85 only. Now if you can convert 725 in terms of percentage, we can answer the question. If you know that 725% is equal to, for example, 110%. That means you are selling it at 110%. If you are selling it at 110%, how much percent of profit is there? That's what the point I was telling you. If you can convert 725 equivalent to percentage, so 725 if we can convert into equal percentage value, we can answer the question, right? And this is what the 1% value, and we want to convert 725 now. Ardhangala. 493 is equal to 85%. 725 is equal to what percentage? Cross multiplication? Come on. Right. When you do that, you'll get this step. If you want to convert 725 into percentage value, this must be divided with 1% value only. What was 1% value? 493 by 85. Denominator and denominator comes to numerator. 85, which is a 5 multiple. 5 multiple of which number? 17 times. Cancellation with 17. 5 times here. 17. 2 times. 15 and then 3. 153. 9 times. 29. 2 times. 58. 145. 5 times. 25 5s. 125. So that means you are selling it at 125%. If you are selling it at 125%, what percentage of profit is there? 25%. చేశారు ఎవరికన్నా ఫోన్ చేశారు కిందకి ఎవరికి after 15 years s plus 15 will be 2 times of his age 5 years back. S minus 5. Right hand side 2 years, left hand side yes. Difference? Come on. Yes. Minus 10 goes to the other side, becomes plus 10, which is 25. Right. 7 gets cancelled. Come on. 5 how many times? 2 not. 8 times. 4 how many times? 2 times. 2 1 not 4 times into 3 312. Right. Let's go with last digit verification, otherwise we'll see last 2 digits. 6 minus 8, 8 minus 0, how many? X percent of 700 goes to the other side, 29 comes to left hand side, becomes minus 29. 30% of this number, 10% 3 times, which is 162. This is X percentage of 700. Instead of subtracting 29, subtract 30, add 1, which is 133. What is 1% of this number? 7. To convert into percentage, divided by 1% value, which is equal to 90. 2 1 by 7. 15 by 7 divided by, what is this number? 39 by 7 divided by 39 by 7 can be written as into 7 by 39. 7 gets cancelled, cancellation with 3, 5 times, 13 times. Under root of 1089, 33 plus 32, 65 is equal to root x, right? Then x value is equal to 65 square, which is 4225. All the options are having same number after decimal. 0.43, 0.54, 0.45. When you add these 3 numbers, do you get carry or not? How much carry? 1 carry. Add that 1 to 54, 55, 45. 100 plus 4, 54, 554. Yes. Sum of both the numbers ends with x is equal to, divided by 94.5 goes to the other side denominator, correct? 94.5, can I write it as 189 divided by 2? 189 divided by 2 comes to numerator. Yes, numerator ends with, denominator ends with 9 into which number ends with 8? Followed 16 cube. Telsa 40. Otherwise 16 square into 16. Treat this number as 250 plus 6. 250 times is 1/4 of 1000 times. 1000 times of 16 is 16,000. 1/4 of that 4,000. Again, how many more times we need to write? 6 times of 16. Enta? Let's see last two digits. 4567. 112. 112 plus 92. Plus kada? 112 plus 92. 204. Last two digits must be 04, right? How much carry we have? 2 carry. Antena? 33 plus 23. 56. 56 plus 11. 56 plus 11. 67 plus 2. Numerator, there is only one number. Divided by bracket started. That means both the numbers comes in denominator. 46 into 0.6. Can I write it as 6 by 10? By 10. Denominator in denominator comes to numerator. In numerator, do you have 5 multiple? In numerator, do you have 5 multiple? In denominator, do you have 5 multiple? Answer must be how many? Right? Matladali. Can you verify last digit verification? Every number is ending with 2, right? So it's not possible now. Let's see. 91%. I'll try to calculate 90% plus 1%. Yes. 1% value is equal to 7.12. 10% value is equal to 71.2. Correct? So from total number, if you subtract 10%, you'll get 90%. Already we have 1% value. To that I want to add 90%. Is that clear? 1.2 subtracted from 2. How much is left? 0.8. Correct? Hey. Edo teda avutundi. See, what is 1%? And we need to add 90%, right? From this we need to subtract 71.2. Correct? From 2, if you subtract 1.2, how much is left? 0.8. Correct? 8 or 80? 91% in the sense we need to add both the numbers. That means after decimal you should get 0.92 only. How many options are there? Fourth final. (986) divided by, when you have continuous division, first number comes in numerator, remaining numbers comes in denominator. In denominator we have 29 into 0.85, we can write it as 85 by 100. Come on. Okay. Now your numerator, last two digits are 2 zeros, right? If you have 2 zeros, that is 5 multiple. That is 5 square multiple also. 25 multiple hai kada. 25 multiple ends with either 25 or 50 or 75 or 2 zeros. This is 25 multiplication number ending with. Am I right? Your numerator has 2 zeros. That means it is a 5 square multiple. In the denominator, do you have 5 multiple? Do you have 5 square multiple? But you have 5 square multiple in the numerator. That means answer must be 5 multiple. How many? Final answer. Done. $68 into 96, right? Come on. So 96 has 3 multiple. Answer must be 3 multiple. Can it be first option? Can it be first option? Can it be second option? Yes. Can it be third option? No. Can it be fourth option? No. Fourth option avadu kada. Can it be fifth option? 2 options are there. Yes. Nine ekkadundi? 9 లేదు కదా. You have into 96, right? Come on. Is it 8 multiple? Then answer also must be 8 multiple. 65, 88. Is that 8 multiple? Last 3 digits. 7 times of 8, 56. 2 comma 8, 28. Is 28 8 multiple? Can that be your answer? If not, that 50 is final answer. లేదంటే 96 times చేయాలి. I'll take 96 as 100 minus 4. 100 times of the number. 6800 minus 4 times, right? Come on. Double double. 68 double. 136 double. 272. 28 5 6. Can I write it as 14 1 by 4? Matladru. That means in the denominator we have 14 1 by 4. Yes. 14 1 by 4. Convert mixed fraction to improper. 57 by 4 comes to numerator. Numerator ends with. Denominator ends with. 7 into which number ends with 6? Answer must end with 8. Should I explain this 76 onwards? Sure? Sure? A sum of money was invested for 14 years in scheme A, which offers simple interest at the rate of 8% per annum. The amount received from scheme A after 14 years was then invested for 2 years in scheme B, which offers compound interest at the rate of 10% per annum. If the interest received from scheme B was 6678, what was the sum invested in scheme A? Let us assume 100% is invested. Is that okay? For how many years? At the rate of how much interest we will get? 14 8 times 1 1 2. So that means 112% interest we are getting. Total we are getting 212%. Agreed? Now amount received from A, which is 212%, was then invested in scheme B, which offers compound interest for how many years? 2 years. At what percent per annum? And how much interest we will get? 21% calculated on 212. 21% in the sense 21 by 100 into 212 percentage is equal to 6678. Correct? Matladali. From this 1% value is equal to 6678 into 100 divided by 21 into 212. Yes. In numerator, do you have 9 multiple? 100% in the sense into 100. In numerator, do you have 9 multiple? In denominator, is it 9 multiple? Is it 3 multiple? Is the other number 3 multiple? That means in denominator you have only 3 multiple, whereas in numerator, so one extra 3 multiple is left in numerator. Answer must be 3 multiple. Go to options. Can it be first, second, third, fourth? ABC started a business by investing 20,000, 28,000, 36,000 respectively. After 6 months, A, B withdraw an amount of 8,000 each, and C invested an additional amount of 8,000. All of them invested for equal period of time. If at the end of the year C got 12,550 as his share in profit, what was the total profit earned? A invested 20,000, B 28, C 36. After how much time? Then remaining 6 months we have, right? So this number multiplied by 6 plus some number multiplied by 6, correct? Like that everywhere we have 6 common, right? Why to write and then why to take common and go for cancellation? Can we skip that? Okay. Because every investment is for 6 months, directly let us add 6 months investment. For 20,000, from 20,000, how much is taken out? 8,000 is withdrawn. How much is left? Next, 28,000 minus 8. And C invested 8,000 more, right? Which is 32, 48, 80, 16, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times. We were given C's profit, asked to calculate total profit. C's profit is how many parts? Total profit is 235. That means exactly twice that of C's profit, right? Twice of C's profit. 25,100. "12 men can finish a project in 20 days. 18 women can finish the same project in 16 days. 24 children can finish the work 18 days. 8 women, 16 children work for 9 days and then left. In how many days will 10 men complete the remaining project?" Okay. 12 men can do it in 20 days, right? That means 1 man can do it in 12 into 20 days. Come on. 1 day work of men is 1 by 12 into 20. 18 women can complete the work in 16 days. 1 woman can do the work in 18 into 16. 1 day work is 1 by 18 into 16. 24 children can do it in 18 days. 1 child can do it in 24 into 18. 1 day work of child is 1 by 24 into 18, right? Come on. How many women started? 1 day work of 8 women is 8 by 18 into 16. Like that they worked for how many days? 9 days. 9 days work is into 9. Along with 8 women, how many more children added? 16 children work is this much per day and they worked for 9 days. Now in our question, how many men started? 1 day work of 10 men is 10 by 12 into 20 and assume they are working for X days. Men work, women work, children work. All together must be equal to 1. 9, 2 times, 8, 2 times. How much is that? 1 by 4. 9, 2 times, 2, 8 times, 8, 3 times. 1 by 4 and then 1 by 3 goes to the other side. Becomes 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 3. Come on. 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4, 1 by 3. How much is that? 5 by 12, which is equal to 10x by 12 into 20. 12 gets cancelled. 0, 0 gets cancelled. X is equal to done. There are three positive numbers. 1/3 of average of all three numbers is 8 less than value of the highest number. Assume our numbers are A, B, C. Average of numbers in the sense A plus B plus C by 3 only. But they are saying 1/3 of average of three numbers. That means 1/3 of average is 8 less than minus 8. 8 less than what? Value of the highest number. So out of three numbers A comma B comma C, let us assume all numbers are in increasing order. So C is the highest one. Assume highest number is C. The average of lowest and second lowest numbers is 8. What are lowest and second lowest? AB. Sum of their numbers. Average is mentioned as 8, right? Then sum of those numbers. So in place of A plus B, can I write 16? 3 into 3. 9 goes to the other side. 16 plus C is equal to 9C minus 72. C goes to the other side. 8C. 72 comes to left hand side. 88. 8C is equal to 88. C is equal to 88 by 8. Answer 11. Monthly salaries of Pi and Som are in the respective ratio 5:4. So I will take salaries as 100% and 80%. Is the ratio 5:4? Next, continue. Pi from her monthly salary gives 3/5 to her mother. 3/5 in the sense 60%. Who is the person? First or second? First. That means 60% is over. 15% towards her salaries. Sister's tuition fee. So 15% calculated on which number? 100% or the remaining? That is straightforward 15 only. 18% towards a loan. That is also calculated on 100%. So far, how much was the spendings mentioned? 93. How much is remaining? 7% is equal to 2100. Monthly salary of Som, that was 80%. 7 and then 21 relation 3 times. How many extra zeros are there? 2 zeros. 83 times 240 extra 2 more zeros. Over. An item was brought at X rupees and sold at Y rupees, thereby earning a profit of 20%. That means, can I start taking X as 100% and Y as 120%? Because they said there is a profit of 20%. Matladali. Had the value of X been 15% less, 15% less than the previous number only, which is 85, and the value of Y been 76 less, be careful, 76 is in terms of rupees. So which is 120% minus 76. Profit is 30% would have been earned. Profit percentage always must be calculated on cost price only. Here in our second case, what is cost price? Come on. Cost price 85%. Difference between both the numbers is profit only. 120% minus 85%. 35% minus 76 is equal to profit percentage. How much is that? 30% calculated on 85. How do you get that? 10% into 3. What is 10%? 3 times 8 3 is 24. 0.53 times 1.5, which is 25.5 percentage. Take 25.5% to the other side, then it gives you 9.5%, which is equal to 76. 1% is equal to divided by 9.5. Can I write 9.5 as 19 by 2? మాట్లాడాలి, which is 1% value, and we want x value which is 100%. That means into 100. 19 4 times into 2 8 into 100 800. Yes, 4 years ago the respective ratio between half of A's age at that time and 4 times of B's age at that time was 5:12. A and then B. How many years back? With respect to A, what was that they are saying? Half of A's age at that time. How many parts? Half of age is 5 parts. Then what is full age? At that time A's age was 10 parts. Got it? 4 times of B's age is equal to how many parts? If 12 parts is 4 times, then what is 1? Original 1. 3 parts. Understood? 8 years hence, half of A's age at that time. 8 years hence in a sense, 8 years back to present, present to after 8 years. That means 12 years gap. A's age becomes 10 parts plus 12. B's age becomes 3 parts plus 12. 8 years hence, half of A's age at that time. At that time, A's age was 10 parts plus 12. Matladandi. Half of the age, 5 parts plus 6. Okay. Will be less than B's age at that time by 2 years. At that time, B's age was 3 parts plus 12. Plus 12 minus 2. 10. 6 goes to the other side. Minus 6. 4. 3 parts comes left hand side. 2 parts is equal to 4. The question is about B's present age only. Matladali. 4 years back, B's age was 3 parts, right? Which is equal to 6. When was this? 4 years back. To get percentage to this, we have to add 4 years. Answer 10 years. So instead of this, you can answer in another way also. After writing this, you are done with the answer. The question is about what is B's present age, right? B's age 4 years back was how many parts? 3 parts. That means if you go back to 4 years, that has to be 3 multiple. Subtract 4 years. Subtract 4 years. 8 years, right? Is 8 3 multiple? Subtract 4 years. 3 multiple. Subtract 4 years. 3 multiple. Subtract 4 years. 3 multiple. Fifth has to be your answer. Subtract 4 years from fifth option, you get 6, and it is a multiple of 3. Yes. A vessel contains a mixture of milk and water in the ratio 14:3. 25.5 liters of the mixture is taken out from the vessel, and 2.5 liters of pure milk and 5 liters of pure milk is added to the mixture. Antena? Pure water, 2.5 liters of pure water, 5 liters of pure milk added to the mixture. The resultant mixture contains 20% water. What is remaining 80%? Milk. What was the initial quantity of mixture in the vessel before the replacement? How many parts we have? Should be 17 multiple. All are 17 multiples only. We have to calculate. Yes? Yes or no? I am talking about remaining quantity. Initial quantity I have something. How many parts? 14:3 ratio. From the 25 liters quantity is taken out. Out of how much quantity? We don't know that. Avuna kada? So, this 25.5 liters content also should have milk and water in the ratio 14:3. And remaining quantity also should have 14:3. Now I am taking only remaining quantity, which is 14 parts milk, 3 parts water. Yes, yes. How much is total remaining quantity now in terms of parts? Total remaining quantity in terms of number of parts. Akkade undi 17 parts. To that 2.5 liters of water, 5 liters of milk is added. This is the total component left over now after replacement. In that, how much is water component? That means 20% is water, remaining 80% is milk. They are in what respect to ratio? Can I directly write 4:1? Okay, 4, 1. 14 parts into 1. 3 parts into 4. Difference is equal to 2.5, 4 times. 5 goes to the other side. That means 2 parts is equal to 5. Matladali. Total remaining quantity was how many parts? 17 parts. 2 how many times is 5? 2.5 times. Antena? 2.5 times. Otherwise, half of 5 times? Half of 5 times? Ante kada? What is 5 times? Half of that. 42.5. 42.5 is remaining quantity, right? But the question is about initial container containing how much? That means original quantity, right? So to the remaining quantity, how many liters you need to add? 25.5. Answer 68. The speed of the boat in still water is 24 km per hour. M is given. Speed of the stream is 4 km per hour. What is that? Matladali. The time taken by the boat to travel from A to B downstream is 36 minutes less than the time taken by the same boat to travel from B to C upstream. In which stream it is taking more time? Upstream or downstream? So upstream time minus downstream time is 36 minutes. Okay. If the distance between A to B is 4 kilometers more than the distance from B to C. What is distance from A to B? That's what the question. Correct. A to B, is it up or down? Come on. So downstream distance, if it is X. Upstream distance, is it more or less? Come on. Less. X minus 4. Upstream speed, M minus S. Downstream speed, M plus S. Time difference is 36 minutes, which is 3/5 hour. Yes. And the question is about X only. Instead of solving the equation, what do we prefer? Answer to question. 28 minus 4. 24 by 20. Antena. 28 by 28. 1. So here 24 by 20 is there. That means 21 time 4 by 20. 1. 1 by 5 minus 1. Is that equal to 3/5? Yes or no? Leave it. Next. 112. Is it direct 58 multiple? 28 multiple? 4 times kadamma. Is it 4 times or not? మరి అట్లా కూడా చెప్పకపోతే ఎట్లా చెప్పండి? 112 divided by 28. How much is that? 4. 112 minus 4. 108 by 20. 20. 5 times 100. 8/20. ఇది కాదని చెప్పేసేయచ్చు కదా. వై? Right hand side it has to be 3/5, right? If it is 5 minus 4, already we have 1. This cannot be the answer. Yes. Third option. 50. If x is 56, x minus 4 is 52 by 20, 28. 22 times 40, 12 left over by 20. 3/5 minus 2. Is that equal to 3/5? 56 satisfied? Four circles having equal radii are drawn with centers at the four corners of a square. Each circle touches the other two adjacent circles. There is a square. Is this what mentioned? Four circles having equal radius drawn with centers at the four corners of the square. Center, 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 center. Four corners. If the remaining area of the square is 168 square centimeters, what is the radius of the circle? Now assume radius is equal to r. Everywhere it is r only. Then what is the side of the square? This is the leftover area and that's mentioned as 168. Correct. Square area is equal to sum of areas of these four sectors plus remaining area 168. Correct. So we have sectors. How many sectors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. For all these radius is same, right? If you can rearrange those four sectors, can we get circle form? Yes, with radius r. So now square area, side is 2r, square area 2r whole square 4r square is equal to circle area plus 168. Antena? Otherwise from square area if you subtract circle area pi r square 22 by 7 r square, that must be equal to 168. 7 fours 28 minus 22. 6r square is equal to 168 into 7. 6. 2 times. 4 times. 4 8. 8. 28 can be written as 4 into 7. Into 7 is already there. That means 2 square into 7 square. R is equal to 2 into 7, which is. And that's what the question about. Over. Should I explain? Sure. Is there any free question? There is not a free question. 57 no, no, no. 60 is free, right? Both the c values are negative. Answer. Relation cannot be established, right? This one, should I? Sure. This one, skipper. This data is regarding total number of employees working in administration, operations and then other departments of corporate divisions of companies A and B. Total number of employees working in both the companies together, it is 4,800. The respective ratio of number of employees in companies A, B is 5:7. How many parts are there? 12 parts. 12 parts is equal to 4,800. Each part 400. In A, 5 parts. In B, 7 parts. 2,800. Each employee works in only one of the mentioned departments. In company A, 70% of employees are male. That means out of this, we have male and female. Correct? So, male and then female. Here also you will have definitely male and female. What are the departments? Admin department, ops department and then others. In company A, 75% of total employees are male. 70% of this number. How much? That means 1400 male are there. Remaining 600 are female. Yes? 60% of the total male employees work in ops. 60% of male we have to calculate. 50% plus 10%? 50%. 700. 10%. 140. Both together. 840 are in ops. Operations. 840. Out of remaining male employees, how many are remaining? 560. 1/8 work in admin. What is 1/8 of 560? 70 works in admin, right? 70 taken out from 560. How much is left? Obviously they work in others. Yes. Out of total female employees, 24% work in admin. 24% of this number only. What is 1%? 6. 24%. 24 6 times. 144. They work in admin. 144. 5/8 of the remaining employees. Remaining. How much is remaining? 456. Out of remaining, 5/8 work in ops. 5/8 in the sense 5/8 only. 8. 5 times. 7 times. 57 5 times. 285. 10 times and half kada. 5 cent half of that. 285. They work in 285. So 285 subtracted from 456. Otherwise, sum of both the numbers 429. Matladali. 429 subtracted from 600. 171. Yes. Company A is over. Now B. In company B, 80% of total employees are male. 80%. That means subtracting 20%. What is 20%? 560. That means 560 female are there. 2240 male are there. Yes. 65% of total male employees work in ops. How do you calculate 65%? 10%, 50% plus 10% plus 5%. 50%. 1, 1, 2, 0. 10%. 224. 5%. 112. 56. 14. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. 56. 14. They are in operations, huh? $1456 are in operations. Next. Number of male employees who work in other department in company B is 20% more than male employees work in other department in company A. Other department company A, how much you have? 490. Now in B it is 20% more. What is 10%? 49. 20%? 98. If you add 98 to that number, that is 588. So far how much we have? Both together 2044 out of 2240, then remaining 196 should be in admin department. Number of female employees who work in ops in company B are less than number of male employees who work in ops in the same company by 75%. Ops, right? With respect to male, female are 75% less. That means what percent they are? 25%, which is 1/4 only. 1/4. 1/4. 3 times. 6 times. And then 4 times. They are in ops. Out of remaining female, 1/4 are in admin. Remaining, how many are remaining? Difference between both 196, 1/4, 49. Matladali. 49 are in which department? Admin. Admin department 1/4, which is 49. Then this is remaining value only 75%. That means 3 times of this number. Matladali 147. Yes. Do you want me to explain questions also? Sure. This fellow? Nokia, Samsung. From that, if you subtract Samsung, Nokia, you'll get Samsung. Antena? This one? Right. So there is a table, individuals PQRST, basic salary, total allowance, total deduction, and then net salary. Right. There is a note, total deductions is equal to provident fund deduction, which is 10% of the basic salary, plus other deductions. So there are two different deductions. One is PF, which is 10% of the basic salary. To that there are some other deductions also. Both together it is total deduction. Okay. Net salary is equal to basic salary, this one, total allowance, this one, total deduction. We have to subtract this. Antena? Allowance add cheyali, deductions ni subtract cheyali. Avuna? Then that gives you net salary. Net salary ante మీ చేతికి వచ్చేది ఇది ఫైనల్ గా. ఓకేనా? ఇది బేసిక్ సాలరీ ఉంటుంది, దానిలో 10% పిఎఫ్కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది, టోటల్ అలయన్స్ కూడా వస్తుంది, టోటల్ డిడక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి. టోటల్ డిడక్షన్ అంటే పిఎఫ్ 10% కాకుండా, పిఎఫ్ 10% ఆఫ్ ది బేసిక్ అనుకున్నాం కదా, అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ యూ ఆల్సో హ్యావ్ అదర్ డిడక్షన్స్. ఆల్ టుగెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ టోటల్ డిడక్షన్. దిస్ వాల్యూ మస్ట్ బి సబ్ట్రాక్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ basic salary and total allowance. Yes, few values are missing, that's okay. Okay, for confidence purpose check this. 10,400 basic, allowance 12,400, both together 22,800. Out of this you need to subtract deductions, right? How much? 2,800. Then how much is net salary? 20,000. Right? Basic salary of S is what percent more than basic salary of R? Basic salary only. This one. Yes. Compared with respect to R. 11,200 is how much more than 10,400? Matladali. 800 more upon 10,400, percentage into 100 only. Were you asked to calculate a percentage? Yes. 2 zeros gets cancelled. If the denominator is 100 instead of 104, answer is 8%. But now you have denominator 104 which is more than 100. Avuna? If denominator is increasing, will the value gets increase or decrease? But very close to that, right? Answer must be close to 8, less than 8. Yes. If Q's total allowance was 3,000 more than his basic salary, what was his total allowance? Total allowance, that's the question. I'll treat it as X, which is 3,000 more than the basic salary. That means basic salary is X minus 3,000 only. This is for which person? For Q, yes, basic salary not mentioned, total allowance not mentioned, but total deductions are 4,350. When you add these two, from that you have to subtract that fellow, right? Come on. And the other way, if this negative number goes to the other side, that becomes plus, right? Am I right? That means basic salary plus allowances is equal to net salary plus deductions. Checha? Right. So how much is deduction for Q? 4,350. Net salary 25,650. If this value added to the other number, which is equal to 30,000, matladali, minus 3,000 goes to the other side, 33,000. X is equal to 33,000 divided by 2. Answer half kada, 16,500. If other deductions of T was 4,060, what is his net salary? This is for which person? Come on. Net salary, this is what your question, right? Net salary is equal to basic salary plus allowance minus 5,700. What is 5,700 called? Total deduction, which includes PF 10% and other deductions. They said other deductions are 4,060. That means from this, if you subtract 4,060, you will have 1,640. Yes? Yes? What is 1,640? PF only? PF only? PF is 10% of the original basic salary. Then to get basic salary, you need to calculate 100%. That is 16,400. Net salary is equal to sum of these two numbers, 38,000. From that, you have to subtract deductions, 5,700, 32,300. If the respective ratio of provident fund deduction and the other deduction of S is 7 is to 13. What was S other deduction? This is for S. Antena? Do you know total deductions? No. 11,200 is basic salary. Out of that 10 percentage is 1120, which is PF only. PF deduction is equal to 7 parts. 1 part is equal to by 7. Other deductions are 13 parts into 13. Yes. 7 1 6 0. Answer must end with 80. Multiple options are there. 16 times of 13. 16 10 times plus 3 times. 16 10 times 160. 3 times 48. 160 48. 208 and then a 0. 2080. Yes. If other deduction of P was 4720, what was the net salary? Okay. So total deduction of P is equal to 10 percentage of PF. Matladali. Total deduction. PF 10%, 2180. And then other deductions mentioned as 4720, which is equal to 6,900. Antena? Net salary is equal to sum of basic salary and allowances, which is equal to 50,400. Matladali. From that we have to subtract 6,900. Subtract 7,000. Subtract 7,000. 43,400. And then now add 100. 43,500. Yes.